Also pretty much double anything.
See, this is why I don't understand why they pick Grimshook instead of the Snapfire, because I knew this Ember was something they would look to, especially against Void. But does the Grimshook not make so much more sense with Slardar Ember than Snapfire does?
It does, yeah.
So my question, I'm still thinking, is what do they see in the Snapfire that makes it better? And I can't think of anything.
Does it really escalate towards all the way to the last pick for Vikin GG? Have they really thought this through, that we'll pick the Ember even if you have the Grim? What is that last pick going to be? How like massive of a pick does it have to be? I have a feeling that Khan just needs to ban like Broodmother. And there's a lot of melee though if they go with Broodmother. But then again, physical damage, Slardar would buff him up.
Yeah, I don't think you brood this game. You want some like hard hitting carry that plays with the Slardar, like a PA or whatever, right?
It'd be, yeah.
Okay.
Enough pain against the Ember. Can see that. All right, so we need an offlaner and a carry. What's the optimal offlane for Khan? Yeah, I'll hear you.
Night Stalker for Viking.
Only 10 seconds.
Night Stalker would be great against the Ember Spirit, definitely.
5 seconds remain.
Good against the Phoenix.
No, for Viking.
For Viking. All right. I thought like Night Stalker against Viking. For Viking, yeah.
Night Stalker 1.
I can see it work.
Yeah,
I won't say anything against it. I like the idea.
I think you should, but never mind.
Never disagree with MoFarah. You don't know where you're gonna end up. CK ban. Yeah, I can understand the CK ban. It's been pretty popular these days.
Okay, so the only thing I can think of about why you pick Snapfire instead of Grimstroke is that when you get Gobble Up, you might save people from Crowdog.
That's quite far into the game, though.
Yeah, it is. But that's why I'm struggling.
I think we need to get past the Snapfire Grim phase of the draft.
No, it's not okay.
It's not okay.
The whole thing's just not okay.
Right,
they could go Spectre still as well on a Viking if they really want to.
I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't feel it.
I don't like it that much, but yeah, they ban Underlord as well and Bloodseeker.
The hell do they want to get? Like, I'm confused. I'm honestly super confused here. Like, because Viking GG definitely were building this draft towards the last pick. Underlord's a smart ban. I like that.
10 seconds to pick.
Yeah, I could see them picking something like Axe here potentially. Oh, a Legion. Okay.
I was
Legion's a good pick.
Now I'm kind of feeling Slark, but I don't know why. Why am I feeling Slark here for Viking GG?
They can't pick AM now either because of the Legion.
No, not AM.
Only 10 seconds.
Indranger? Put Ember safe. Or Slardar carry even. Up the Snap and the Phoenix positioning.
They could Alk maybe. Could be interesting.
Thinking about the Alk and the Brood earlier. I mean, the Brood definitely I did mention out loud. I was thinking about the Alk, but I just don't like Alk and Ember together. I don't know why, but I just don't.
I don't know. The Ember can make space for the Alk. It feels like they're missing the middle piece of a puzzle right now.
What do you think about Razor here?
No, it's really hard to play against Void. He has so much more. Like, Void Quap would be... Like, yeah, the lane's good against Legion, but it doesn't matter. He's really quick anyway.
Razor make a lot of sense in a way that it makes Legion's game also really hard, but then you can just snowball with Phoenix, Slardar, Snap, and just basically punish them. Well, they're going to go for the Spectre anyway.
There is nothing that can stop this man.
Okay.
Gracious.
I don't mind the Spectre, it's okay, but I don't think there was anything that looked amazing. That was the main thing there. Like, the Legion pick takes a couple of heroes out of the pool, like the AM and stuff that they might have gone for.
My sadness that you're gone.
Yeah, I don't mind the Spectre, it's okay. They're gonna get to some point in this game where the Spectre's gonna be really hard to deal with. Especially with the Sunray, with the percentage heal, working on the Spectre's like high HP pool. But the Slardar and the Ember need to play together in the mid game and find so many kills, I think. They don't really protect the egg that well until they gobble it up.
Only 10 seconds.
I really wish that worked.
We,
I think I
we
actually
might
prefer
get that
calm
someday.
draft.
Might get that someday. Then again, honestly, I know Viking should take this series, but I'm kind of feeling Khan here.
Yeah.
I kind of am. Like I can see that they can make this draft work out. They've got a lot of nuke damage. They've got a lot of stuff to throw into the chrono. They just need to survive the laning stage, which is probably their hardest obstacle here against Viking GG.
For sure. But I think the Legion should do fine against the Spectre with the Rubik. I think Void Grimstroke should do okay against Slada. I think Queen of Pain should do okay against Ember. Depends how many daggers he can slight dodge, I guess.
I'm wondering also, does Mayo just basically want to change his build so she doesn't level up dagger at all and just go Scream instead?
Yeah, you could do.
Sometimes you do
Does
see
Scream
that happen.
level 1 take off Flame Guard though?
I haven't done the maths on that, so I'm not sure if it does.
Dagger. Yeah, the initial damage is now 30 on Dagger, so it doesn't take off Flame Guard. So Scream does 75 damage, which, yeah, it will.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he might go Scream level 1 to take off the Flame Guard, actually. That's a good point.
You see that quite a lot in scenarios where Ember's basically his guard, like when it goes to like Invoker will just look to a Quaswex build so you can remove it with Tornado. Or if there's like, say, Void Spirits and stuff, they know that they're going to be dodging it with Dissimulate and all that stuff, that the dagger will never connect. Puck, the same thing. You would just maybe look for a Scream instead and have that damage, or just break the Flame Guard instead of having like the dot. Because everyone knows that Quap's dagger is deadly, but if you can't break the Flame Guard or if you can't land it, then it's a wasted point.
Yeah, she's going to take Scream.
Yeah, Scream level 1.
So yeah, for all you Quap players out there, you now know in this matchup against Ember, Scream level 1.
Yeah, I guess it does also come down to like outside of the pro scene. If you think about MMR brackets, you could still easily go with Dagger because it's still strong against every other hero when you do rotations with level 6 when to get that Sonic Wave kill, for example. And
Yeah,
it really
I think
goes down to
he'll still
your
level it.
Yeah. Like it still goes down to your opponent actually in mid. Is that opponent very good at dodging the dagger, for example? If they're not, then obviously dagger will be a lot better. But Scream is a good opportunity, like a good variation, an option to it, since projectile is fast, it does damage, and it's a very good instant surprise nuke. You blink next to someone, Scream, and then Sonic Wave, and just blow people up. So I think, and I feel, we're not even going to see Quap put more than 1 point into that dagger. So we're going to have like a 1-1-4, I guess.
Do you see that? J4 put a sentry down mid and found the Observer Ward from the dire side, but Celery just walked past and denied it. He's like, no, no gold for you.
Right, so the Scream used just before the Flame Guard. So yeah, Flame Guard absorbs 80 damage, Scream does 75.
Oh.
It doesn't break it on the first. Does it break it on the second? 150 to 220. So you can't actually break it on your first.
Oh, I thought Flame Guard was 50 at level 1. It's 80. Okay, I'm an idiot. Never mind, guys.
80.
I'm just wrong. It's fine.
Yeah, it's like the damage per tick on Shadow Strike would be 50 on level 2. But it's alright. It's alright. Like, it doesn't break it right away, but it's still very useful for the wave clear. It also enables your jungle farm a lot faster.
Dodge the Scream there with the slap. Cool.
That 1 point in dagger. We'll see more. Meanwhile, in top, we've got Celery and Shad versus Cheshire Cut and Gilgear.
Cheshire Cat.
Cheshire Cat, yeah. I've always just called Cheshire Cat. But yeah, the Cheshire Cat is what his name actually originates from.
I'm just annoying you.
I'm so easy to be bullied here. Help! Someone send help. Legion needs help as well.
Wait, what?
And a kill will be delivered. That's the level 2 burst from Shad and Celery.
Of all the lanes I thought First Blood was going to be in, top lane was not the one. of all 3 lanes, it would have been my least likely.
It's an important,
So I don't know how that's happened, but yeah.
very important for Vikin GG to get that kill this early in. That's a first blood for Shad, so that's an instant Wraith Band recipe. And we see a Midas for Spectre. Remember when we yesterday talked about, is Midas the S tier item? Or what tier item it is these days? Because we were thinking, is it a B? I'm starting to feel like I have very heavy A, with Midas being in almost every single game now and carries. Very close to the S
He's going
tier.
to try and pull bot lane as well, and he's going to get a range creep and a melee creep, which is nice. Yeah, Midas is okay. He needs a way of scaling against the Void, and I think the Midas is absolutely fine.
Yeah. There was actually a pull attempt there from Gilgear. Celery interrupts. Courier is coming. Their ops ward given. Meanwhile, in mid, the CS battle is actually 15-5 to 10.
Yes.
And Quap's build is actually going for the dagger more. So yeah, so not the 1-1-4, like a 2-1-1 for now. Not sure if Boom's been dodging those daggers a lot. I think once or twice at least. And
what is happening?
What is going on in this top lane? Like, yeah. They had a whole level advantage there now.
Like, I'm just not looking at it because I don't expect these kills to be happening top.
I wasn't either.
Celery's just level 3 at 3 minutes into the game. He has more XP than his Spectre. What?
I honestly don't know. That is like that lane will really quickly get out of hand, because for LC, you're getting XP now, which is good. You got the starting XP on the Rubik, but Rubik would want to have way more levels than just 2. Like, Celery is out leveling the enemy pos 4 right now, has more damaging abilities than Gilgear does on Rubik. So even if Rubik drops your damage with Fate Bolt, Snapfire just throws spells at you. And they might go again here. I mean, okay, they're not. Celery was thinking about it for a second, but he's half HP.
I'll tell you who's really annoyed that both these side lanes are going well, though. Ember, who has to walk all the way back to base because neither of the supports are dying.
Yeah. That means Mayo's gonna hit an early level 6 earlier than Boom, so that allows the Quap to rotate before the Ember Spirit does. So we might see a level 6 Sonic Wave rotation from the Queen of Pain. Which lane would you go to? Would you go bottom or top if you were Quap?
I think I'd like to see her go for the Spectre. I think Shad's had a really nice start to this game, so...
Yeah, Shad 2
I've
kills.
got to try and slow him down a bit. It's the worst feeling when you're playing against the Spectre, but you're not in his lane, and you just see the people on your team just giving away kills to the Spectre. Oh.
Yeah, now there's finally kills for bottom, but that's also for Vikin GG. They get the Grimstroke.
Oh, top
my
lane
god,
as well.
yeah, I'm missing everything right now, so yeah.
Do you know what? The worst bit is I'm missing them as well. So normally, at least one of us will catch it and we can help the other one out. We're both just missing every kill.
That is true, but I'm still gonna get hate from chat, like T-Tours Panda strikes again.
T-Panda, you don't understand. Chat are full of the most positive, like, PMA people I've ever met in my life. They're all so happy, and all they put in Twitch chat is smiley faces. It's fine. So much.
Can we get some
positive
smiley
energy.
faces?
Yeah.
Do we have PMA going on? Just PMA only.
And I'm sure nobody spammed T-Tours.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. People, I remember someone started calling me T-Tours Panda. Like, that's where the T comes from. Like,
Gilga trying to run away from Celery, by the way. Here you go, I'm helping.
Yeah.
There's an arcade room top though for the quad.
Hard to read. There's also a fight going on in bottom at the same time. Naive pushed away. There's the heal from Aram as the Sunray dealing a decent amount of damage, also keeping Toby up. South pop for the Void. Still the CS battle going on top. Rubik going all the way back to base. Mio's now level 6 on the Quap, but no rotation yet. Boom has also hit level 6 now. Have remnants on board. Meanwhile in bottom, they're still trying to look for kills. Their Naive actually misses with the Inkswell jump as Ramist manages to dodge it.
As well,
and now Toby, yep, they're going to go for this. They know that Void has his abilities on cooldown, and Toby smacks the bash in the face. And here comes the Quap, and it's a double kill. Catches both with it. So I guess that was a good read with the time walk actually being used and Faceless Void trying to run out and Quap's like instant reaction rotation towards bottom so that she might get response. And she does. She gets the response of 2 kills.
Yeah, and that was the Arcane Rune Sonic Wave as well. So it's on, you know, it's up again in 70 seconds. She's ready to go.
Wave, which is being glyphed as well. So that's damage going into this tower. Quap also very low in mana right now. Boots picked up. Clarity's there. Boom is tanking the tower for quite a lot of hits. Should be a remnant down in mid, so just gonna go back to base, fill the bottle, come back.
I don't understand how the Spectre has had such a nice time and Void has such a horrible time in like the side lanes. I feel like, yes, Sada should do well in this lane, but I don't know how Spectre's done so well. And then I clicked on Legion's skill build, and I was like, oh. It makes a little bit more sense now. Celery's playing really well in the lane, like the first few waves. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like the Legion can't pressure the Spectre at all. Because she doesn't have any points in overwhelming odds. Like, she can just click him.
Yeah, but it does at the same time allow Cheshire Cat to stay in this lane. 40 CS, 14 denies, more than the Spectre does. Hit level 6. So even if he's not trading harass with the Spectre, all those heals allow him to stay there. So I guess all he needs to do is just be alive when it really matters, when the Quap rotates for a kill. Or if the Faceless Void even with the Chronosphere. Void's still level 5 though, so he's not having the best lane, because Toby's got 48 CS on this Slardar.
I mean, if you change the net worth, you'll see just how much of a time Void's having.
Yeah. And like overall, like the 2000 lead for Vikin GG already in the early minutes, which is good to have. Like, you're definitely making a statement here in the early minutes. And wasn't that something that we actually talked about here about the laning stage, how well it needs to go here for Khan? It's not.
Like, even though the Queen painted really well against Ember at the start of the game, she's only 200 net worth ahead of him. Like, it's not 250. It's like nothing, right?
Drums for LC will be the next item pickup, like that. No special going on here. We're still finishing off boots, so nothing special there. No Midas for the Faceless Void, at least. And the Spectre already has his, so this is perfect for Shad. And Shad even spawns a bounty rune there, so that's nice.
But did you see what he did there? He dug up the bounty, but didn't take it straight away, because he waited to see if the Ember wanted it for his bottle. Which is pretty cute.
There's a DD, though. And a smoke, and they want to use this DD, actually. 3 heroes in mid. Nobody in bottom. So what is the plan? 10-minute bounty rune fight definitely is on Viking GG's mind. They're set up with 4 heroes bottom. Queen of Pain showing up. Boom does have 1 point in root. Celery connecting. Nope. Nope.
Boom did get the rune as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that too. All right, lag has been called. Queen should be fine. However, Naive is standing under an ops ward, so we'll see that chrono incoming. No surprise element here. They might have actually tunnel visioned there for a second with... Yeah, they might have tunnel visioned a bit there. But Naive can still catch both of these. It's just really down to, does Ember Spirit get his Remnant off in time? And does he catch the Queen of Pain inside? Because he's still got Sonic Wave. You could maybe kill the Snapfire. And the Scream was also used just a moment ago. All right, the go sign is called, so let's see what happens here. Do we see a chrono? I think the Void wants to use it because he doesn't know if the ward is there. Nope. Okay. Pop is out. Knife is out.
See, look at all those positive smileys in Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Absolutely love it.
Well played, Twitch chat. See, this is why you're all lovely people.
Seven kills only on the board so far. It's a very chill game, at least in terms of the early game. Cheshire Cat finally getting to push towards this tower, glyphing the wave too, while their bottom tower is also being sieged at the same time. Celery just doing some timberman work.
This is really rough for Khan that they're losing this tier 1 bot so early. I guess they are trading top.
Yeah, but still, Radiant bot tier 1 is an important objective.
Yeah, it's the fact that the Shad's just free farming on the Spectre though. It's the big problem for them.
Yeah, that Midas, which faces Void, is now opting to build as well. Probably after seeing Spectre having one too, that you also want to get one. And here we go, Catapult, go.
Kappa on steroids.
Yeah. A lot of damage on this tower, and Cheshire Cut, he can do it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wants to destroy it. Boom is here, Rams is here. We've got Egg on Phoenix. Meanwhile, in top.
Oh, not again.
That Toby, yeah, it does Toby again. Interesting. Hopefully the lag issues ain't too bad.
So, I guess my problem with that tower trade is you're like, oh, it's 1-for-1, MoFarah. It can't be that bad. I look at the Radiant's lineup. I think they have to be playing from in front. And if they're trading 1-for-1 and towers, when they don't have any tower hitters on the Dire side, that's an issue. Like, the Spectre lineup's just trading even. The Spectre lineup's always going to be happy.
I don't know what to say about this. Like, yeah, you can hear it from my stuttering here that my brain is just basically hitting. There's like this monkey with two cymbals bashing on top of my head. I'm just trying to see how like where is this game actually developing into? What's gonna happen next? Naive Chrono. Yep, Toby will be caught. J4 with the stroke of fate.
He's lagging. That's not fair.
And Toby is taking damage, but should eventually fall. The stun duration's there, and Naive gets the kill.
Yeah, that's so unfair. Toby's lagging. Give him a chance, man.
Well, he got 20 seconds to fix his router. Isn't that what you always do? If he's dead, you don't pause?
Yeah, that's true. This illusion rune that's been bottled up on Quap is really important. So, you're normally like, oh my god, it's just an illusion rune. It doesn't matter. It gets her out of chains because it now has the purge effect. Yeah. And it also gets her out of corrosive haze as well, for like the effect on that if she wants to use it.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of like a nice rune some games now, especially against Ember.
It's a minute to save inside the next 2 minutes. Toby really wants to go on Gilgear. Doesn't have a tower around. There's also Snapfire slowly. Ooh, making her way. And that should be Gilgear. One more hit from Toby. There we go. That should be it. So Rubik tried his best. Eventually kill for Toby there. Even stole the stun in between. And Boom is just casually walking past Cheshire Cut like, I don't care. Strolling through the jungle. Tries to connect on J4. Doesn't use the searing chains. Void still finishing off Midas. Not too far away from it, while Spectre's already building into a Manta. 1,300 gold between these two carries.
Well, it's not just that, because he has a Midas on the Spectre as well, right? And Void doesn't have his yet, so...
Yeah. Spectre's had his Midas for, what, 5 minutes about already?
He's got 3 uses out of it, I think.
Yeah.
At least.
That's a lot of dosh. Right. Khan have something on their mind. J4's got a smoke ready. Gilgear's next to him. Cheshire Cut's there as well. Blink dagger for LC. Alright, let's go. This is go time.
But where's their damage to output into the duel? They have to like Sonic Wave it to kill people, I think.
I don't know. J4 just got revealed. Yeah, J4's revealed. They saw the smoke. They have the Quap. The Quap's there. So that's what they need. That's all they need. The Quap and the LC. Io picks up the DD rune.
Why? I mean, they just didn't go on Shad, though. So now Shad's just still farming. Aramis is just pushing out top lane. Like, they're getting so much more off the map at the moment on the Dire side. Toby's just farming bot lane.
They're really afraid. Oh, the smoke actually pops out there, and Aramis dives into the trees. And no kill with this smoke, and that also means the Blink has been revealed unsuccessfully for Khan.
Do you like this Phoenix set, by the way, the new one? It's the only good item in Treasure 3, and it's like the really rare.
Pretty decent, yeah. Like it.
Yeah, looks good. I got that. Just
isn't that Helm piece the old one, or is that the new one?
I think I think it's the new one. I'm not sure.
It does kind of look like the old set that we had before. I don't know why my showcase is glitching this hard. Hey, it looks decent.
Oh,
Kind of like, all right, well,
I'm just.
well,
Yeah, I missed that
we're just glorifying.
I was
Phoenix
still
here.
on. So it's fine. We're still on positive energy. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, that's true.
Please no flame. Please.
TP coming in mid for Celery. J4 will be caught by Aramis. And now Celery coming in. Naive is also here. Silence on the Phoenix. Gets the dive. Will get Yulst into the air by the Quap. And Quap should be able to get free kill here. Do they use the egg? No chance. Dual victory here for Cheshire Cut. So no help from Viking GG. No use for the egg. If they got more people, they might have.
Now they're going to try and get the mid tier on tower as well. This is really important.
They will get it. Like left to fight against, and Viking GG actually might want to fight this. Boom, coming in from the side, bit of damage. The chains hit the creeps instead of the heroes. Toby got a blink dagger on the Slardar. Might be the call to go in, but they're gonna have to wait the optimal moment for it. Boom, already trying to bait them out. Toby bringing in some corrosive haze. Chrono is up, and will remove the catapult with the Midas.
So Viking don't want to fight here. They just want to stop their tower from dying, basically. That's the most important thing for them. Because the longer this tower stays up, the longer it's going to take for Khan to be able to invade their jungle. Especially where the Spectre's just freely farming for like the last 10 minutes, basically.
Smoke coming in. Toby sees him. Blink out. J4. Mayo also on the right side. There's the Grim ulti first, so you can't blink anywhere. And the other Hawk coming into the play as well. Following Cheshire Cut and J4. Meanwhile, in the jungle, Mayo getting very far away. Boom. Needs another jump on the Remnant. Gets the chains onto the Queen of Pain. Still Yules available. Will
nice
use
Yules.
it. 2 seconds for the blink to be available. Gets stunned by Toby. Another Yules will be used. And the Chronosphere will catch the egg. Is also on the backside. Naive trying to do his best here to deal out some damage. Bember still sitting alive. There's the Queen of Pain. Sonic Wave is going to be there. The duel goes through. And Toby is also melting out as well. Viking GG will lose 2 heroes. And Ram is trying to make it away. And J4. Does he land the stroke of fate? He does. And Mayo coming in with the right clicks as well. Now the Celery going mad mode against 4 heroes. Can he kill any of them? He caught 1, and Killgear will live with 14 HP. So close, but they can't get enough to make it somewhat of an even trade. At least the Spectre lives from this. It's a 4 for 1.
In my whole time of casting, I've ever been so excited that I thought position 5 might legitimately 1 versus 5 a fight at the end. But didn't quite happen like that, unfortunately. If it was old kisses, when the hero first got released, he'd have killed every single one of them.
He would have. And like I always say, valiant effort. But that is important for Khan, because that's a big win in their books. Queen gets closer to the Orchid. Important kills from Mayo. Cheshire Cut also getting another dual victory. That means we've got a Blade Mail. Is that a buckler he's building into? Nice dodge against Toby's stun.
Yeah, it was a really awkward initiation for Viking because the Queen of Pain managed to blink away at the start of the fight. So, like, they had to commit further and further to get the kill so that you're playing into Khan's hands. But, I mean, the big time for Viking is when Shad's going to get his Manta soon. Like, if he has Manta in that fight, his damage output is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, people, if you don't realize, guys, like, when you get Manta on this hero, your damage output goes through the roof because you get Desolate on all your illusions as well. So, like, when you pop Haunt and you pop Manta on somebody, or Haunt mid lane, not Haunt, Jewel. That's the one.
Oh, the kaboom. 3rd victory for Cheshire Cut. Might go to Roche. Do they have a Solar Crest on anyone or a medallion? Nope, doesn't look like it. They're still going to go anyway. They've got the DD on the Queen of Pain. This might... Yep. They have Slardar. Well, not Slardar, but a stolen Corrosive Haze at least on the Rubik.
Yeah.
Technically, that's all that Slardar does, right?
The best part about that was I knew, but I wanted to see how long it would take you. And I was going to give you, like, 30 seconds.
You know, isn't that what Slardar's all about, Corrosive Haze?
It is, yeah.
But technically, we're not using the wrong terms here anyway. Don't worry, I gotcha. Mango tree placed in the river. Interesting. It's been a while since these trees have been placed elsewhere than the fountain.
That is interesting. Okay. Sure.
It gives enough vision. It does. It actually gives a plenty amount of vision, so you will always see the action runes here. Plus, it's depending what terrain Viking GG's players are using, this might just actually camouflage itself with this tree.
They look so similar.
Yeah. At least on my terrain, it's different, but...
There's an Orchid on a Queen of Pain, by the way.
Boom! Naive was like, R. R. But no piratism today.
Oh,
Still very close to Aramis and Boom on the high ground.
yeah. The problem with using Void Chrono, sorry, against the Ember is that if he's in the middle of Sleight of Fist when you Chrono him, he can always just jump away.
Well, that's a kill on J4, and here comes Mayo, goes for the silence backline on Phoenix, and gets Yules up in the air. Ember got the Yules just before he got chronoed, but still alive after the Sonic Wave, and now it's in trouble for Khan. Naive is going down, maybe, still got a bit of HP, and that Aegis is up, and here comes the Mortimer's Kisses. Mwah! And a duel onto the backline, going straight onto Boom, but he's also going to burn the Blade Mail, doing a lot of damage, but he will lose this. Nope, neither one actually take the victory from that duel. No points being shared. Shad still
Look how
chasing
strong
up.
Shad is with the Manta.
Oh, nice stun on the edge. Gilgir can't escape. Double kill for Shad. 3 heroes gone from Khan. And, yep, that was Chrono. That was Sonic Wave. Duel.
I have no idea how Ember didn't die in that fight. Because he got
team wipe.
chronoed, Sonic Waved, and dueled, and he's somehow still alive.
That was a team wipe.
Yeah?
All five dead.
But the problem is that if the Grimstroke dies at the start of the fight, the Grimstroke is the one that's enabling the Legion and the Void with the Inkswell so much.
Yep,
And the silence from the Phantom's Embrace is really important against the Dire heroes like the Phoenix, the Ember. Even the Snapfire, you can cancel kisses with the Embrace. And J4 is now going to give us life
J4.
right here.
Toby will just slap him away.
So I mean, you saw how much stronger they looked on Viking when they have the Manta on the Spectre as well. And now he's already on the way to his second item. Has that first ultimate all ready for the Skadi. And now it's at this point, this is what I was saying in the draft, that when you get to this like really tanky phase with the Spectre, you get your level 20 talent, you have the HP from the Skadi, this Phoenix Sunray is going to be doing so much healing. So even if you get chronoed, you have to chrono the Spectre, but also go on the Phoenix at the same time if you're Khan, which is a really difficult thing to do.
Viking GG desperately trying to find some kills on top. Nobody there. Is already out from that area. There's still a lot on board here for this game. Who was building a BKB? Hey, Void was building a BKB. Spectre going for Scotty. Ancient stacks waiting. Maybe Celery will stack them even more.
The Spectre has 3k net worth on the Void, right? So even when he gets BKB, Spectre's going to have finished the Skadi, and then it's like, well, does BKB really matter at that point? Like, what if BKB stop?
You're gonna get the jump Cheshire cut. You're gonna get stunned up by Toby. He'll stop into the air. Gonna buy some more time for the teammates to arrive. Gilgir goes for the toss. Tosses Toby away. Hits Boom. Two-man chains. Cheshire cut linking back in, looking for the duel there. Gets out just in time. We got a Shiva's guard, what I was looking at for the Ember Spirits. A lot of extra armor. Also the attack speed slows, which are really good for him here. And Viking GG are using Toby as a bait. Gilgir, you're gonna get out of there. Too late for you now. I think spree for Toby.
Yeah, this Slardar's so strong, actually. He almost has his BKB as well, so yeah, when that comes online, I actually don't know how the Radiant are going to deal with him.
Oh yeah,
this
it was
Corrosive Haze
Slardar
is...
building the BKB. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, this Corrosive Haze is going to be crazy. Like, in enabling what the Spectre and the Ember can do and how quickly they can kill people.
Bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Yeah. They're taking some good map control with themselves. And look at Deep Vision. Got the top orbs. Ourselves the important cliff ward here when the tier 2s is still up.
Aramis just taking this pot into the cliff.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Celery.
Yep. And that's go time. Pull is up. Blade Melt. Toby coming in to intervene. Damage. Oh,
He's not
not
dead
gonna be
yet.
enough Celery. 11 HP. Oh, so close. Here comes Boom. Double root. Smile still coming to chase onto Toby. 2 seconds for Blink. Yules and Orchid ready. Does he catch Boom? Boom. He sees him jump around, but no catch this time.
Boom's level 16 on this Ember now, so I mean his spells just innately in themselves are really strong here. when you get to this point in the Ember, it feels like such a big power spike. And when you get your second item on the Shivas as well, it's going to feel really good. Because like when you talk about Ember, there's so many different skill builds you can do, right? Because all his skills are good, and they all scale really well with levels.
Next
so yeah, level 16. It's crazy.
Duels will save. Okay, hot. We're going to see a turnaround coming here from Viking GG as they pop the egg. Cheshire Cut is already down. Gilgear trying to make a run for it. The egg will only hit the neutral creeps and the creep wave, but Gilgear is out. Mayo might be in trouble. Toby, blink available
He's
in 3
really
seconds.
slow.
He's purged up, slowed, so slow. Mayo with the Chrono Spear coming in from Naive. And now Toby's just waiting for the Chrono to land and go for that big splash, and he smacks him in the face, and Naive almost also dying against this Spectre. And Toby, they're going to go all the way inside the face, inside the tier 4. Toby, come on, you can do it. No. So close, but they will get the opportunity to take down this tier 2 tower at the same time. Man, that was whack. What the hell? Viking GG just diving tier 4 towers here. Shad and Toby, the 2-man army.
I mean, you saw how slow Queen of Pain was, though. When she gets the Scardy effect on her, she just... like, you can't do anything. It's just like a toddler.
Yep.
Like, he chronos on Naive, and he literally just doesn't do anything to Shad.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a damage item, and this is the difference between the farm.
The
Like
dive, getting the duels in the LC. Toby going with the bash, and the stuns coming in, and LC is getting blown up, and he's gone for 48 seconds. Meanwhile, the damage is not quite coming in from Khan, who is there to deal any more damage anyway. They're just all observing. Gilgear trying to steal some spells, throwing in some daggers. Boom, going in, and there comes Toby looking for the stuns. He doesn't actually quite land it there, but Gilgear's already out. The Mortimer's Kisses will burn him out, and Celery, a flamethrower, finally working. LA Rax falling down here. XD in chat. Oh, interesting play here with a BKB pop, but he is still gonna end up being in trouble.
Oh,
a lot of physical
God.
damage coming in, and Naive forced to jump away. Toby gets cookied, but gets cookied in the safe direction. You get the Putrax.
Mio. Oh, this is so good.
Queen's not participating in the fun. They're fighting the high
want
ground
the
once
void.
again. Now they might get the void. Yeah, they should have it. Void's out. 50 seconds gone.
It's one of my favorite games. I will say Vikings chat win and tipping game feels so good. They're one of the better ones at doing it, I think, especially Aramis. I've been a little bit disappointed with him this game. This is what I'm going to analyze now, by the way. Yeah.
The tip usage?
Yeah, exactly. I like how they're not even killing Mio. They're killing Mio's teammates, but Mio's still getting tips.
Gonna get to push another lane again. Boom, with the Shiva's guard. Gets the root onto the Grimstroke. Gets purged away by Cheshire Cut. Here comes Toby. Throws in the web. Actually, it's not even his web that was thrown in there.
There you go.
That was the Phoenix. And there's the tips coming in. And it's all for the Queen of Pain. Where are you? Not coming in
She really
yet.
needs a BKB.
BKB money is there, so we'll definitely see Quap again. And Quap's actually going for the DD
running,
room, but
yeah.
there's some people arriving. There's Boom, there's Aramis. Link to safety. Got Toby coming in high speed.
Boom's just running at the Queen of Pain.
Oh. No prediction play from Boom, but Gilgear, Celery, and Shad, they're hunting for any
Gilgear.
kill they can find. There's the stun. Gilgear, bye-bye. Look,
You ready?
that's Smiley on the ground as well. Oh, that was rough. That was rough.
And then Celery just tries to high-five nobody as well.
Yeah, Celery's been trying to find somebody to high-five right now. It's like...
They're going to go Roche now. It's the second Roche. They have the corrosive haze like we were talking about before.
Yeah,
Minus 20 armor now because it's level 3.
Yeah,
Good
they
stuff.
have the Slardar, right? They have it.
Yeah, they do actually have it.
They actually have a Slardar, Pog. Toby's been playing great this game. Really on point with his stuns. Just playing the way he needs to. But he's also playing aggressive by going in, and Mio trying to get out. Naive. Shad is already on a godlike spree. Where's that Chrono? Who do you Chrono? Even though they got the duel to boot.
Look
Now
at the
the
Sun
Chrono
Ray,
goes
though.
out, and Slardar trying to bash them up, and Cheshire Cat trying to make his way out, but he's going to burn alive on Mio. He's just
Yeah,
frozen
run.
up, but it's GG. It's too late to save anything. The end of the world has come. The Vikings have come to raid the Khans away. And it's our first game done.
Tip game strong. There was still a cheese in the pit, by the way, that they all forgot as well, which was funny.
Who
But
cares about the cheese?
it just doesn't matter. Yeah,
It just doesn't
they lack
matter.
the oomph.
The oomph.
On, on the Khan side. I really disagree with this Legion not taking any points in the overwhelming odds as well. I think the Spectre just has a free lane because you can only ever right-click the Spectre. And Celery did a really good job of always making sure he got the pulls off. Like in terms of the pulling wars, I feel like, I don't know if you know, Celery was pulling the small camp, but he was also pulling the big camp at 50 seconds so that the Rubik couldn't pull it himself. So that the creep started aggroing towards the Snapfire so that the Rubik couldn't pull. And yeah, like the side lanes just went so Viking favors.
Yeah.
The Queen of Pain did really well mid, but it's just not enough in itself. So,
Yeah, that was the importance for Viking GG that they, for Khan, that they actually get their early game lanes rolling out and kind of get that machine working to fight against Viking GG early. The fight that they did take, I think they won like one good engagement, maybe even two, but all of the rest of the fights in the entire game were just so dire-sided. Even with Spectre just farming jungle with Midas, it feels like, yeah, Slardar, Ember, Snap, and Phoenix are doing all the work here.
And I was really interested to watch Khan because they've played Nip and Mud Golems already, and they drew 1-1 against both of them. So I was kind of hoping for more from Khan from this series. But, you know, on paper, Viking are just the best team in this tournament by a little way, I think, in EU. So they're definitely the favourites moving forward. And, you know, ready for Game 2, they're still going to be the favourites. But I want to see more from Khan and at least make it a closer game.
Me too. Like I've really got some good stuff in store for Khan. Like especially already talked in the draft that I really like this team and I really like their players, but just a tiny notch step up. Viking is a very heavy favorite for the series, but if they've tied against other teams, they might be able to do it here as well. But we're going to take a tiny break before we head into game number 2 of this series. So stay tuned. We'll play the ads and we'll be back in a bit.